Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Put down the candy and get ready for now the starting group for the visitors. And from Pittsburgh,
coming right up. They pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus. The sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Coming up next, right after this. Now the starting group for the visitors. To the wing on the left. Pass to Peterson. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Riggs. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Peterson. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Peterson. Shoots, and he connects with the jumper.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Here's the Wizard. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Peterson. Over to the wing. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
and when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's the Wizard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Peterson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. No good there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's the Wizard, guarded by O'Neal. Here's the Wizard. That one, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Peterson. It's good from the top of the key. Peterson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Cunningham's shot is off. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Peterson. And here is O'Neal. From past the arc. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Here's Peterson. And that one is good. Peterson's got 6.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now, here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Here's the Wizard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Peterson. He has 6. There's the 3. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Pass to the Wizard. Cunningham outside. Here's the Wizard. Pittsburgh working the ball around. From outside the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Rowe. And here is DJ. Here's Farmer. 11 points last game. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. 1:21 left to play in the first. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Pass to Madison. Johnson outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pittsburgh leading by 4. To the middle, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Farmer. No scoring in this one. Will it go? Banked in off the glass.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Pittsburgh up 4. And we'll get... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
DJ out there with Johnson. And it's Farmer in at the power forward position. Johnson surveying the floor. Right wing. DJ kicks to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Justice the pass to Madison. Here's Farmer. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Farmer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
It's tipped. And here we go. And a wide open look for DJ. Sinks the three-pointer. DJ's got himself on the board with 3 there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
There's a screen. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Madison with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And it's Rowe missing. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
To the wing right side. Here's Farmer. 6 points for him. And the shot goes down. Farmer's got 6 in the quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Falls. No good with the triple. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to DJ. Here's Madison. Here's Farmer. 8 points for him. Count it. Farmer's got 10.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's ABC. Nothing on the board. Takes the three. Traps in the tray.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Pass to Peterson. Puts up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
They set the pick to the paint. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. To the inside, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
1:46 left here in the second. Howard, started by O'Neal. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Pass to Peterson. Goes up at the stripe. A Wizard with the rebound. Pittsburgh trails by 3. Powers the pass to the Wizard. 1:14 left in the first half. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
Here's Peterson. He has 6. Pass to DJ. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And it's 9 points for Flash.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Peterson. First personal foul, first team foul.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
9. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
And now let's take a moment. And that is our...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Now, here is O'Neal. Still scoreless. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Cunningham outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Pittsburgh, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here's Peterson. Pass to Rowe. No good from outside.
That's the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Here's the Wizard. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Cunningham outside. For the tie. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
McGee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And for Pittsburgh. O'Neal passes to Peterson. From deep 3-point territory. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Down low, here's the Wizard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
ABC's checked in for the Wizard. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Pittsburgh.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from 3-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Here's Rowe. He has yet to score. To Peterson. Here's Rowe. 5 to shoot. They need this. ABC grabs the board.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's the Wizard. He has 7. To Cunningham. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. The Wizard can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Peterson. 9 points in the game so far. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. 14 points for him as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the left side wing. Pulls up. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Swiped away. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Pass to Rowe. Here's Peterson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Cunningham looking around. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Rowe. Still yet to score.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now, DJ. Here's Madison. Here's Farmer. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Can they get it? That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stolen away. Cuts it 5 from 18. That one wide left. Pittsburgh leading by 5. To the middle. Riggs hits the jump hook. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And here is DJ. Out to the right wing. Here's Farmer. That shot off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Riggs. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Rowe. Inside. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
50 seconds left in the third. Riggs. The rebound by Farmer. An ugly 27% since halftime. Takes it inside. Bucket is good. Now just a 3-point Pittsburgh lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Riggs. Johnson with the rebound.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Farmer. Pittsburgh pulls it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pittsburgh leads by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. To the inside. Pass to the Wizard. Can't get it to fall. 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Madison. Here's Peterson. Just 5 on the clock. A cutback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. No good on the quick 3. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To take the lead, Pittsburgh pulls it in. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Cunningham for 3. The putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The Wizards gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Peterson. To tie it up. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Riggs misses the fallback jam. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Here's the Wizard. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Wizards gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. O'Neal on target from 13 feet.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Cunningham passes to the Wizard. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's the Wizard. And right on target. Good. The Wizards got the game tied up here for Pittsburgh.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
From the stripe, count that one.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
No one near him. No good that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Madison. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Peterson. And that one's on target from the wing.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I got a chance to hear what Pittsburgh's head coach was saying to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is off.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's O'Neal. They set the pick. Here's Peterson. Fires the 3. Trained from outside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Cunningham, the putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
.157 left to play here in the fourth. From 19, that one goes.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Puts it up from 17. It's in. His shot is pure.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Peterson. Takes the 3. It's off. From about 19. And it's off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Here's Cunningham. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Here's Cunningham. With the drive. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Now O'Neal. Shoots it up, and he drains the J.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock again.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. With the teardrop, and down goes the 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 7. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Shoots the 3. Does not go. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Third team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.